Alrighty, now, what? Yeah, just fill that form out. Alrighty, now, to be honest, this is probably the easiest section we will have done for a while, if you understood the last chapter. So,
This will be the easiest test if you know how to.
Then it's not that this will be
Well,
easy if you're smart.
It's the 26th because it's still easy.
oh yeah.
26.
Was that 1 year ago today?
Yes,
Oh, I wondered why so many people were talking about it.
I didn't even hear that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's 14.
Oh my hell. I'm writing down what I wrote down yesterday. I'm not even paying attention. Alright, so our objective is going to be able to properly graph and determine shifts for absolute values. Now, I'm going to write what a typical equation is going to look like. Okay?
Didn't we do this like I feel like our
Now, say what, Ian?
No, he has to build a parentheses.
They're absolute values, right? Okay, they're absolute values, right?
so it's not
Now, as I look at that, though, what does that look a lot? Yeah, it is vertex form. So if I understood vertex form and my thing was over my nose like it's supposed to be,
It keeps falling down. I don't know what to do.
have you not noticed how I constantly have, because as I talk, my hairs pull it down. So yeah, no, I feel your pain, but
it's helpful.
I'm not going to get yelled at. Yeah, whatever it
My
takes.
teacher was raging at me, so I asked her for some tape.
Now wait a minute, raging at
Oh
you,
yeah, she was mad.
like raging.
Like,
She said something to you once, and that's raging.
No, it was like relentless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Well, keep it up. Now, so if I wanted you to graph this, okay,
that's brilliant.
I literally see vertex form. Okay? So where am I going to go? I'm going to go right 3, and I'm going to go up 4. Doesn't matter. I treat them as though they were parentheses. I change it. I mean, it is. Do you remember how I just said if you understood,
Last one.
isn't?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to go where? Down. Now, this is exact. Meaning I'm going to go down 2. Now, what does that mean?
Isn't that like down to right?
Yeah, so it's basically slope.
Yeah.
So it's really 2 over 1, right? So I'm going to go down 2, and I'm going to go the right one. Absolute values always make a V, whether an upside down, an up V or a down V. So if I go down 2 and right 1, I'm also going to go down 2 and left 1.
Oh, we did this. Yeah, we did this.
Ta-da.
That's it?
That's it.
And then positive.
That's all we're doing?
And then.
Wait, so then, what is absolute value?
Is that it?
Just make it a.
Okay, so
Yeah, because absolute value, aren't you supposed to do it right both positive and
now, listen. The reason it doesn't continue to go is because the absolute value
What do you mean?
changes it, because typically this would just be a line, wouldn't it? Straight line. The absolute value is what creates that point at which it says, wait a minute, I can't go any further that way, or I would be a what? But I would be negative, and remember, what can an absolute value ever be? Negative, so then it has to change
Right, but it is.
direction. What do you mean?
Absolute value is the
No.
distance from 0.
Exactly. Because I think of it as a distance. Now look, all you got to do is if you understand vertex form, that's all this is. It's no different. Instead of being a curve, that's a straight line. That is it. And the reason it's a straight line is because my exponent here is a what? A 1. Yes.
What would it look like if the exponent was 2? Would it just look like an old parabola, or would it look like? Like if that was, like it was squared and then it was absolute value.
Huh. I've never done an absolute value and a squared before. I will look.
The reason why they are straight is because
Exactly. Yes. Shh.
you have to label those 2 points that you do.
I don't care. Because this isn't like it's fat skinning your freehand and you're going to draw a straight freaking line. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? What?
Why? You draw a straight line?
Yeah,
Really?
I drew that line straight and that line straight.
Well, I don't have a ruler. Or just like, that's pretty straight. I love how it goes. I can't see those. I can see them.
How many rulers do you have? Now we know they're there.
I got a bunch. Okay. Now, what if I did this though?
That's just like, let's pack up.
And I said, describe the transformation. So I'm going to go.
Left 2.
I'm going to go left 2. I'm going to go
Down 7. And then you're going to go down.
down 7.
Up to
F2 over 3.
Okay, now, then I'm going to go.
up to right.
Yeah.
Well, now understand though that this has got to be now from
Oh, from
that point, right?
So keep it.
Then I'm going to say, and this is what I would say. Then I would say, with a slope of 2/3 from there or something. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you just start putting up 2 and right, they're going to go, but is that from the origin? Is that from, does that make sense? Sorry?
Do another one where it goes up to left.
I don't know that you need to do that, other than you know there's got to be a V, right? So I know that I'm always going to do what to that point?
The same thing.
Yeah, I'm always going to mirror it, exactly. So if I was looking at that, it'd be pretty easy, right? I'm going to go left 2, I'm going to go down 7, right? -2, comma, -7. I'm going to go up 2 into the right 3. I'm going to go up 2 into the left 3. And draw that sucker in.
But what do you
No.
want to say?
I don't know. I think, to me, that's a positive. I know it's going up. That's a negative. I know it's going down. I don't know if you'd have to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I wanted to be picky like I was in that last test, then yes. But based upon the amount of, whatever.
They have like fat or skinny.
Now, that's a great question, okay? Now, okay, that's something that they don't talk as much about because the nature of it being a straight line. But as I almost called you Max, pointed out, that is still obviously going to be what? Fat, because why? It's less than 1. So it just, I mean, I'm whatever. This is a lot more relaxed because once you understand that other stuff, it makes this stuff way easier.
Yeah.
So, okay? Now, let's say I did this. Oh, here we go. So let's say I gave you this. Y equals -3, x minus 3 minus 4. Okay? Now, if I wanted you to graph that, where am I going to go? I'm going to go right 3 and down 4. So I'm going to go 3 comma 4, except that's a -4. Then I'm going to go where? I'm going to go down 3N, right 1. I'm going to go down 3N, left 1.
Do you have to label those points?
No, no.
I say we do.
Well, good thing you ain't the teacher then. Okay?
Label them, do we get extra credit?
No. Now, I would say that what else could they ask me to find here? Okay, now, they could do that, they usually don't. Yeah, definitely those though. Domain and range.
Why don't they do increase?
I don't know. I really don't. They just don't. I think their thought is we beat that stuff to death so much in the last test that, you know what, let's change directions a little bit. Now, what is domain here? Negative infinity to infinity. Now, some of you screwed the range up on the last test.
Yes, I did.
It's always going to go least to greatest, so what's it going to be? Negative infinity to negative 4, and I got to have what here? What will you never put a bracket around? No, any infinity, but you're right, we didn't put them on the insides of increasing and decreasing either. You're right. I don't think so, because I think we asked that like 7 times on the last test. I hope not. If they did, it would be the exact same stuff, and that horse is dead already. There's no need to beat it anymore. Yes? No, not in that sense. To find the y-intercept here, you would have to set that equal to 0 and do the math. Because this doesn't have, the squared would require me to put it back into standard form. This doesn't have, per se, a standard form like you're thinking. So what you would do here is you would just say, put a 0 in, because that's where my y-intercept occurs, right? Do this math, that's going to give you your y-intercept. You'd have to go and calculate that. Okay? Let me look and see what else. I think that's everything. Remember when I said this was going to be easy?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so this is what I want to see. So on 10 through 14, okay, it says explain in words. So this is what I want to see. I want shifts. Shifts. Did you say chips? No, but if you bring me some of that,
If we brought you a bag of chips, like
now just let me the ceviche you guys make, I'd be okay with that.
give us extra credit.
Barker, you're not even listening.
He's still not listening.
He's still not, dude. I'm talking to you. I've been talking to you for the last 30 seconds.
I thought you were talking to the whole class.
No, just you.
Okay.
I said if you brought me some ceviche that you guys make. You've never had the ceviche at Bella's?
No.
Is anybody? Yeah, Dakota knows what I'm talking about. We're talking bomb diggity. There ain't better than ceviche's your flan. That's my favorite flan of any place in Utah. Okay? So, they make a seafood ceviche, which is like it's raw fish that's cooked with lemon juice. And it's kind of a salsa. You eat it with chips. And come on, back me up here, Dakota. Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. It's pretty much like the best kicked up salsa you'll ever eat. It's got fish and shrimp and stuff in it. No. So, this is what I want to see. Only on the problems where they ask for shifts. Or for transformations. These are the 2 words they'll use. Transformations, right? I want left, right, that kind of stuff. And let's do it like we did parabolas so they go together. So we're going to go, left or right. Right? We're going to go up or down. Okay? I want to see type.
But you never told us to be kind.
I know, I'm telling you right now, that's what I'm saying. to tie these together. So that is just like what we already did. Fat, skinny, normal, that type. And then direction. That way we've covered everything you would see in a graph. Does that make sense?
So this is everything you tell you.
Yep. I want to know my shifts, my type, my direction.
So this every time without.
Identify the interval.
Just when it says to explain in words the fun. Well, no, because slope will give me, slope is given by my type. Riley? Slope is given by my, or not by my type, by my, by both of these. My slope's negative, it's going down. And then the number tells me whether it's fat or skinny or normal. Yes.
What do you mean by shift?
So I'm shifting it left 5 and up 4. That's my shift. Then is it going up or down? Or sorry, left or right, up or down is my shift. Type is fat, skinny, normal. Direction up or down. Yes. Where's that?
It says identify the intervals with increasing in each person.
Oh my hell. Skip that.
Wait, so
I'm going to be honest. We beat that horse so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, skip that part.
the first question is just X or
So, hey, listen to the question, because this is a good one.
so it's just X. So like, wouldn't it just be -1, right?
No. What would be that value in there?
0.
0. So what kind of horizontal shift do I have?
None.
None. I'm just going to go up 3, drawing my V.
Got it.
Okay?
One would be up one, over one, and up
Yep.
one.
Okay, get busy. Yeah, just don't take him home, please.
Sir, because you get me on.
Again, do not take them home.